Happy Friday! It seems like almost every video I'm either doing Happy Monday, making it Monday, or Happy Friday. I can't be just doing 2 videos a week. It's that, or the weeks are going by way too fast and it's not my fault. I'm just joking. No, I wanted to do another video this week, but I don't understand. My schedule has been crazy. This whole week was supposed to be my off week, and I ended up being a lot busier than I thought. But I don't know. I'm okay. Well, I'm here and I'm doing a video, so that's good. And what I'm doing tonight is before I get into this, my husband actually gave me some great advice, and my younger son, who's 23, he said he's a tech person and he's really into computers and streaming, and he doesn't stream or anything, but he watches a bunch of streamers, and he gave me some advice. He's like, Mom, it would be a lot easier if you just take one day and you record a bunch of videos. That way you can consecutively upload them on certain days so that you're not always fighting to have that video out that day. That was like some of the best advice I've gotten in a long time. So I'm going to start recording. I'm going to start taking one day of the week and making a bunch of videos so that I can have more videos throughout the week, except for making it Monday because that's live, obviously. But I'm going to start pre-recording my videos and then scheduling them to upload on a certain date. That's going to be my plan going forward. I think it's going to be a lot better. Anyways, have more videos. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I had 3 videos out a week. Anyways, so tonight we are working on the flip-flop journal, and you might be thinking, that doesn't look like the flip-flop journal that you started. Well, I'm going to explain to you what happened. To make a long story short, this is the flip-flop journal that we started together, decorated the pages. Well, the whole flip-flop journal was wrong, the way it was constructed. It tore on the end, and then I realized when I went and did both the pages together, it just didn't work with the way it was folding, and it was folding wrong, and I was so discouraged. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't want to work on it without you guys seeing what I'm doing. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to start over. I'm just going to grab another one of my pre-made flip-flop journal constructions. You guys, I left you the video in the last video. And I just redid it, and this time it came out right. And for some reason, I think that the other one was torn already or something. It just didn't look right, and it didn't feel right. So I'm like, okay, something's definitely wrong. So I went and got another one of my pre-made flip-flop construction journals, and so now it's what it should be. This is the way it should be. It's like, here's the front envelope, which I did the front on my own. And then we've got 1, 2, and then it opens up to 3 and then 4. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay? And then on the back end is opening up the front, 1, and then the back is 2. That's the way that the flip-flop journal should be. I don't know what happened with the other one. And then you guys saw when I was working on it that I took one whole page and did both sides with it. Well, it was causing a crease on the end, which was making it get stuck to open it up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not tearing the papers off of this. And it was just a disaster. I wasn't happy with it at all. So I am going to keep... I'm not going to completely get, like this one right here, where I lined the paper. I'm going to find a way to, like, just rip this off. And I'm not going to so much use it in this journal. Well, I could actually, I don't know if I might be able to. Save that. And I'm going to show you guys what I did with the new journal. And I'll have to reline the papers again with you. Oh, that's not going to work. See, it's got the line right there. I really wanted to salvage this lace paper. I might be able to if I rip the envelope open and just kind of cut it. I just don't want to lose that lace paper. Okay. Oh my gosh, it ripped in the top. Really? Really? Really, Millie? All right, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save half of it. I'm going to salvage half of it. All right. All right, well, I have this to work with in case I need it for something. Hey, you know, it's great to line a page with. All right, so this is what I've done. So this is the new flip-flop construction. None of the pages are lined. The only thing I did was I lined the very front of the envelope, the small envelope, and then I put, this is going to be my cover. I had my heart set on it when I saw it. I'm like, wait a minute, I made this envelope a couple of days ago. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing it on top. So this is going to be the cover to my flip-flop journal. Isn't that adorable? And then so you open it up. It's an envelope. And then you have your open here and the envelope open here. And then I also have it so that you can open it here. So how cool is that? So you open it here, you open it here, and you open it here. And I'm going to lace the inside of here. And then here's my journal. I'm not sure how many signatures I'm going to put in it yet. We're just lining the pages for now. I just feel bad we have to redo this part, but I would rather do it right than to settle. And you guys know that about me. I'm going to be honest with you. Trying to think what I want to line this with. Tomorrow's video for the drawing for Making It Monday, I'm going to be showing you two gifts that I got. I got a gift from Laura Mitchell, a birthday gift, and oh my gosh, wait until you see what she sent me. And then I got a Happy Mail from Teresa. I cannot wait to show you these two gifts. I'm going to show it to you tomorrow before the drawing for Making It Monday. I'm going to try and fit in showing you the gifts, doing a envelope tag that I promised you guys, and then the drawing for Making It Monday. So that's going to be tomorrow. Tonight we're working on the flip-flop journal. So, all right. So this paper is one of the papers that Laura Mitchell actually gave me in the gift that she got me. She gave me some of this really nice embossed paper, and I really want to use it on this flip-flop journal. So I'm going to actually line one of the pages with it. When I saw it earlier, I'm like, oh yeah, I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line the front page. I can't believe I have to start this over, but it's worth it because I want it done right. And if I'm going to inspire you guys to do a junk journal, a flip-flop journal, and if I am kind of teaching some people how I do it, I want it done the right way. I don't want anybody to have to settle. If you're not happy with something, I want to show you that you can start over. And if you want to start over, go for it. It's your journal. If you're not happy with it, start over. Or if it's salvageable, go ahead and pull it apart. By all means, this is your journal. So I'm just going to trim this. I'm going to try and trim it easily because I'd love to use more of it. I don't want to waste a bit of this really pretty embossed paper that Laura sent me. This is going to look really pretty for the inner part. See how the pink's going to be on the top? I'm sorry, this way. The pink's going to be on the top here. Look at how pretty that's going to look. I always like to figure out what I'm going to put on the top there. This is the perfect paper to use for the opening for the journal. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. See the pinkish detail in that? Isn't that beautiful? All right. I'm trying to think, do I want to go this way first? I do want to line the back of this envelope here because it's going to be a pocket, but it's got a hole, so we have to line that. Let me see. I did some vellum, but I don't want to put vellum on top of a brown envelope. That's kind of see-through as well. I could use the paper that I just cut. This is the lace paper. I did a lot of print-ups the past couple of days. Some really pretty papers. People ask me a lot where I find a lot of my papers. Besides the digitals that I actually get or buy or I'm a DT for, I go on Pinterest a lot and I look up vintage ephemera and you get a lot of really pretty paper. A lot of them are like wallpapers from companies like that you have wallpaper, or a lot of them are free images. I do use a lot of kits though, but sometimes I just go on Pinterest. I embossed some vellum today. Isn't that pretty? But I don't want to use that on there because I'm trying to find something to go over the brown. I got this pretty paper. That's decorative paper edge. So, and then I also, what I do is I showed you this before. I have a bunch of paper that I actually folded over the long way. Ooh, I think I see a flip-flop journal instruction in here. Is that one? Oh yeah, here's another one I did. Here's another one. Yeah, it's another one. I constructed a lot of them a while back ago when I was practicing making them for the YouTube channel. But yeah, I take a lot of paper and I print it up and I fold it the long way for these journals. I like to look through them to see what kind of prints I've got. Some are cardstock. This has got writing on the other side. This has stitching on the edge. I might want to save that for a signature. Most of these are for signatures. But if you ever have any free time, sometimes it's good just to go and print up a bunch of ephemera so that you can prepare for working on your journal, so that you're not scrambling at the last minute looking for signature paper or lining your book like I'm doing right now. I pre-print up paper all the time. When I go and buy a new kit on Etsy, I'll go and I'll print up a bunch of them and I'll put them away for the journal that I want to make in the future or whatnot. All right, I'm scrambling here. I think I like this one. Oh yeah, I'm liking this one a lot. I know so far I'm kind of going with like a pink and white theme, but I'm really not going with a theme. I'm going with a vintage shabby chic. I'm not going full-blown shabby chic, but just kind of going with a vintage. As you guys know, I don't ink. I'm not an inker. Nothing wrong with it. I think inking looks beautiful. I used to do it when I first started. My style has changed to more of like a, I think they call it a clean look. Not super grungy, but I'm talking about just inking around the edges. I don't do that anymore. But some journals look beautiful with it as well, if you do it the right way and don't overdo it. I've seen some books that look gorgeous grunge. Everybody has their own style, and all styles are beautiful. You know why? Because you made it, and that's the way I like to think. This is going to be hard because I can't see where I'm cutting. I might just go ahead and cut to get it out of my way, and then I'll get closer to it in a minute. It's like a deja vu. I was just doing this video with you guys the other day. Oh. It's okay. I feel much better about this book now. It feels, the construction of it feels right. When I was working with it the other day with you guys, something about it just didn't feel right. I wasn't feeling it. And for some reason, the way of the structure, the way that the pages were moving, I'm like, why does this feel different? Well, now I know it wasn't done right. Something was missing. All right, how's this look? Oh yeah. Me likes. I gotta trim it a little bit closer so I can get close to the pocket. A few of you have gotten a hold of me and told me that you got some envelopes in and you can't wait to start your own flip-flop journals. That's exciting. That makes me happy. Oh, I don't want to get too close. But I can also lace the edge of this as well. Speaking of lace, Esme had an awesome sale this afternoon. She sold a lot of her CMS store. So that's cool. All right. So we've got the pink embossed paper. We have the beautiful envelope. And we have this nice pink for the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to put a piece of, let me see, lace along the edge there. I know it's not decorating time, but sometimes I like to kind of get it started a little bit. I don't know what it is, but my mouth is dry. Sorry. All right. I'm just looking, just playing. You guys know I love to play. I shouldn't be decorating it. I should be just lining. I don't know why I'm looking at... Oh, you know what it is? Because I can see some of the brown. I want to do like the edge. So I'll probably just throw some lace on the edge of that. How's that going to look when I go over here? Because it's going to be on the edge. Hold on. This is one of my favorite trims, believe it or not. Out of all the laces that I've got, I love this trim a lot. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trim the edge. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down to the edge so that I'm hiding a little tiny bit of that brown. So how was everybody's week? I hope you had a wonderful week. I took a break from everything this week. It was kind of like a vacation, but not a vacation. It was kind of like I didn't have any therapy. I didn't have any appointments. I didn't have anywhere to be this week. But yet, I was busy, but I wasn't. I don't know how to explain that. Let's just say the week got away from me, if that makes any sense. Before I knew it, it was Friday. I'm like, what? All right. But I do have a vacation coming up. And I think I told you guys about this already. We just made our down payment on our beach house. We are going to Navarre Beach, October 13th to the 17th. And we're meeting some friends. All of my boys are going, even my oldest. I am so excited. Navarre Beach is my favorite beach. It's going to be so fun. So I will be on vacation that week. Well, weekend. It's like a long weekend. It's like, let me see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right, I'm going to line this white page on the inside of the envelope that I made. I'm wondering if I should do like embossed vellum? Or should I do, let me think. I don't know, I've been wanting to play around with this. Use some of this. That's pretty. Does that go to the edges? Or is it? I might be able to do it that way. How would that look if I lined that? No, I want to use that for a signature part. Let me see. I have this paper. No, against the white it looks, I got this light blue. It's got little hints of pink in it. Yeah, I like this one. I think I'm going to do this one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to line the whole thing. I'm going to place this down right here. And I'm going to fold it. Like this. Yeah, that looks good. Vellum is definitely one of the harder papers to work with because it's the most unforgiving. Ooh, I like that though. But let me go ahead and trim. I'm already feeling this book. I'm already feeling it. It feels good in my hands. It's looking really pretty. I have a good feeling about it. I didn't have that the other day when I was working with the other one. I'm already starting to love the look of this book. Pay attention to things like that when you're making a journal. Pay attention to how you're feeling about it. If something feels off, it's better to change something right away than to change it when you're halfway through it and you don't know what to do, or you don't want to waste a lot of supplies. It's easier to start over when you have just done a little You know what? I'm going to trim this with the trimmer. It might be a little easier. It's easier to start over when you only have done a few pages or you haven't gotten the signatures in yet. So pay attention to how your book feels when you're making it. Like, is it making you happy? Are you, as you're putting it together, you're like, oh, I really love how this is coming along. Or are you like, oh, you know, I really don't like how this is feeling, or... So pay attention, because it is a lot of work. See, I got that right at the edge. That's what I wanted. When trimming the paper, doing it on a flip-flop journal is one of the hardest, like I said the other day. Because you have all these different compartments you're working with. And you don't want to rip any of the envelopes. Okay, so now we have to get this edge. And I gotta try not to cut anything else. Try and get as close as I can to it. There we go. Then we have that top part. Okay, I have to try and do this without cutting that paper. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. Still got some edges that I missed. Gonna clean them up. And if it's not completely straight, that's fine, because you can always line it later with like lace or fabric or okay. And the other side, can you see that blue hanging over? This is a more challenging one. Sorry if I'm up close to the camera. I'm just trying to get a good angle so I don't rip any of the other paper. There we go. There. I have a little bit on the top there, but I'm not going to be overly, well, let me just check that really quick. I also don't want it to get caught either. So I'm just going to go, hold on. I'm going to try and get as close as I can. I thought I got really close with the trimmer. How's that? Still, my goodness, this is like stubborn. All right, that's good enough. I have a little bit of a lip, but I'm going to try and glue it down underneath the white. Like I said, vellum is hard to work with. I just have this little piece here. It's just really bugging me. Hold on. There we go. That did it. That's what I was looking for. All right. Yep, that's good. All right, so we have that. We've got that. We have the pretty embossed pink. And we have the really pretty blue. Blue flowers. I love that. It really complements the pink really well because you have a little bit of pink inside here as well. And then you open it up, and here is the first section. So I'm going to line this page next. I'm wondering, should I keep that a pocket? I'm wondering if I should keep it a pocket or not. And just kind of line it there and just keep that open. I think so. I think that'd be really cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the paper that I took off. It's already sized perfectly. I love the colors. I know I have some lace on the other side, but that's okay. Because it'll part of the lip part that's open. You'll see the lace on the inside a little bit, so. All right. Oh, I never have a problem with my glue. That never happens. I very, very rarely have obstruction. I call it obstruction. See how it's got a big chunk there? Once in a great while. I love these Sugar Bell bottles. A lot of people ask me where I get my small bottles from. They're actually Sugar Bell bottles that I get off of Amazon. Yeah, it's got something in it. Usually it just glides right out. It's probably just little. Probably needs to be cleaned. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to line this right here. I'm going to keep this side open. So I'm going to make sure I don't get glue right here. I want to keep that a pocket. See that pocket there? The envelope? I'm going to keep that as a pocket. I'm not going to glue it down right there. But I do want to make sure these edges are glued. All right. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I am loving the way this is coming out. Okay, let's do the other side. I wonder, is it too skinny? I was going to say I'll use the other part of the embossed paper, but it's too thin. That's too short. I have this pretty flower paper. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I want to trim, I have to trim it, so I'm trying to think. I think I'll take a little bit off each side so that I don't cut into the flower. So, we're looking at 1/4 of an inch on each side. Still got a ways to go. I'll do another quarter. When you're trying to size paper like this, make sure you just go a quarter of an inch at a time, because you don't want to take your favorite image and cut too much off and then it's too short to fit the signature, to fit the paper. So I'm going to try and take another little bit. Almost. Take it off this side. One more, I think. We'll do it. Yep. All right, and how much off the bottom? Right there. Oop, we're a little tiny bit short, that's all right. I can just put lace on the bottom. No biggie. No biggie. All right, let's go ahead and glue the back of that. I'm paying attention to time. We're at 36 minutes, not bad. We are making really good time. So I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for leaving all the wonderful comments on my videos. I apologize that I haven't been answering them as quick as I used to. When I first started my channel, I used to get maybe 3 or 4 comments per video, and I had plenty of time to answer them all, and I'm like, oh, this is easy. I'm just going to go on and I'm just going to answer them all. Now I've got like 250 comments behind. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I do read them all. So, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and just, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, so I have a little bit of a lip right there, but what I'm going to do, I can either do that, or I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just line the bottom with some vellum. Like that. I was going to say you can do book paper too. I could have had a little bit of book paper on the edge there, but I'm not going to go grab all the book paper out just for that small little sliver. All right. So there, now we have some of that vellum paper along the bottom, so it's not just the white. And then I can probably go in later or whenever and then line it. I don't need to do it now. All right, so we have that. Always, always, when you're lining your paper, okay, always make sure that your edges are down. You want to look at your corners and just make sure that they're completely, you know, good and glued down. So that, because this is a flip-flop journal, and you don't want the corners getting stuck when you're folding them in. And you don't want to rip that page right out. Like, see that right there? Just go in and make sure that your corners are good and glued down. And then you also, before gluing it down, you also want to test to make sure that it folds. Always test out your folding when doing the flip-flop journal. You don't want to go and put all your backings down and then all of a sudden the envelopes aren't folding. Okay, so always test it out as you're making it. Make sure you can flip it back and flip it forward, because this is also the other side of it. So far this is going really well. All right, so we have the envelope, we have the pink, and we have the beautiful embossed paper. And then we have the envelope. And on the inside of the envelope, well, we have that opening here, right? And then we have the lace that I edged it with. I think it looks really pretty on the edge. And then we have the little flip open that I created, and I put blue vellum and blue and pink on the inside. And then our first page, we have a pocket. I have a little bit of a lip sticking out here. I'm going to glue that down really quick. That way paper doesn't get caught. You go and put something in there, like a tag or whatnot. So we have the pocket, we have it laced on the edge, and then we have the pretty flower paper. And then next we have this to line. We have, is that another pocket? No, that one's glued down because of the inside. All right, so this one we're completely lining. Let's take a look at what we want next. Kind of going with the theme. Let me see. Isn't that the paper I was looking at the other day when we were doing the journal? Okay. All right, let me see, what time is it? 8:47. This is really pretty. I don't know if that's going to throw off the colors though. Yeah. All right. Let me see. I like this, but it's vellum again though. I really like that rose though. That's like really pretty. All right. I want to try and make this as easy as I can. So I'm trimming off this edge here so that I can get it good and close to the center. So I don't have to trim as much. So I got the bottom all lined up. So all I have to cut is this and this. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mark it. And mark it. I'm going to go a little before it, just in case it's not the right measurement. Let me just make sure. Pretty close. That was so close. I'm going to take a little bit off of this edge. Quarter of a, like that. All right, anything left over, I'll trim it. Wow. I got that pretty darn close. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Oops. Try and get the edges. Okay. Now because it's vellum, I'm going to use the glue spreader so I don't have any lumps showing through. I'm not picking up the glue off of it, I'm just spreading it just a little bit. Try and get as close as I can to the edge. Test it out. That's good. And this is a little bit. There we go. Before it glues down, you just gotta pull it up. There we go. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I just have to trim the edge there. Pesky little edge. All right, you know what? This book feels really good, and it makes me excited to get to the decorating part. So, I'm going to try my hardest to work on this on video more often. I don't want to wait just once a week. Let me just trim the edge here. Let me just try and get closer with this. Ooh, that worked out good. I love this cutter. This trimmer, I love it. It has never failed me. All right. By the way, I am loving this placemat that Laura sent me. It is so beautiful. She sent me 2 of them. All right. So we've got these 2. And then we've got that for the inside. Make sure the corners are down. I have one little lip right here. Just going to throw a little bit of glue up in the corner. All right. We have... Okay, we're not going to be able to get to all of them because we're already almost at 50 minutes. I'll probably do this one and this one. And then we're going to do... Let me see, this one and this one. Then the next video, not tomorrow, but the next one after that, we're going to do this one and then the whole back. All right. Now this is a skinnier page right here. So I might be able to use the rest of this embossed paper here because why waste it, right? See what I mean? I have to trim that. I didn't realize it, that it was not going to fit. Now I glued that down, so now I have to go in and clean my scissors off because I just got some glue on it. And these are my new ones that Laura got me. Okay. All right, let's try this again. I should have measured it first, but that's better. And probably move over a smidgen. So I really hope that you all are doing this alongside of me, because I cannot wait to see your junk journal, your flip-flop journal. I keep on wanting to say junk journal. It is a junk journal. It's a flip-flop junk journal. I'm just excited. I love seeing all these work. You all are so creative, let me tell you. Those who go and put those photos on my group after I do projects, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when I see something that looks really good, I'll be like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? It's almost like the equivalent of saying, shut the front door. Are you joking? Some of you all are so creative. Like, you all are sitting here making compliments to me, but I'm like, hey, you guys are creative as well. I'm going to go ahead and use this because I just think it's pretty. I think it's pretty, and I'm thinking I'm going to use it. It's between that one and this one, but I don't. I'm kind of going with a theme. But I also like this one. But it's already done. Maybe I can use that as a signature because I love this. So maybe what I can do is I'll use that as a signature and just trim it. I'll put that aside. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use... Well, it kind of clashes with that, though. Let me think for a minute. I have some real wallpaper, too. This is real wallpaper that I already lined with tissue. Well, that's interesting. Maybe I can use that for a signature as well. And then I got some more real wallpaper. That's too short. Oh, this last one is going to give me a hard time. That won't match. What about this? Yeah, this has got a hint of pink to match with that, and it has a little bit of the brown to match with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to trim this. Come on. Let me trim it first. I'm going to use this one. Okay, how much do I need to trim it? Not much, actually. I would say a little less than 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to take that much off the top. Let's do the top first. The top first, like that, and then we're going to go just 1/4, a little less than 1/4. I think right there. Oop. That's the only thing I don't like about this, is that this pops out a lot. But you know what? For something that works so well, I can deal with that little bit of an inconsistency. All right, like that, and like that. Perfect. All right, let's glue her down. Let's glue her down. I like it. The colors are perfect. All right. La 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 la. Perfect. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her. She's so pretty. All right, so go in, and like that. Look at her. She folded really nicely. All right, we did the whole inside. Let's go over this really quick, and then I'll go ahead and I'll end the video so I can upload this to you all, because I know you're waiting for it. We have the envelope for the front. And I'm going to add something really cool here on top. It's going to look really cool. I have some ideas for it when we get to the decorating part. But this is our envelope. And then we have the lace along the edge. Then we've got the polka dot on the inside. And then we have the really pretty embossed paper as the main show. Okay, then we have the inside. We have the really pretty pink and blue vellum. Oop, I got a corner there. Hold on. I'm telling you, vellum is like the hardest to work with. Vellum, if you catch it on the edges, it lifts right up. That's why I wanted to get it as close as I could to the edge. All right, so we've got the blue and we've got the pink. See? Look at that. See what I mean? You're going to really get in there and really get it to the edge. All right. And then we've got the first. We have the envelope. We have the pretty flowers. Then we have the brownish pink. And then we have the really pretty vintage pink flower. Then we have the leftover embossed. And then we have the lined pretty pink paper. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the next video, we're going to open it up backwards. Oop, she's lifting. What is going on? The glue just does not want to stick today. We're going to do this and the back end. So, not much left. 1, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the back end. How's that work? Yeah, like that. So we're going to have 1. No, hold on. I did that backwards. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Okay, the back end. 1, 2, and then 3. Because we'll have the behind of that part. I thought that was supposed to go like that. I wonder if it's supposed to go like that. I think so. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, because it's supposed to be 2 signatures in the back. So when you go like this, we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. There is lining the first part of the Flip Flop Journal. I'm loving this book so far. The vibe is great. I'm like so excited for it. I'm so glad that I listened to my instincts and I said, wait a minute, something's not right. start it over. I'm so excited to be doing this with you all. You know, that's what I like to bring to the channel. I like to be transparent. I like to be honest. I'm not going to edit out the hard parts. I'm going to show you what I did wrong. I'm going to show you how to fix it, how I fix it. And so never settle, because this is your hard work. All right, well, that's it for tonight, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. We're going to be having a video tomorrow night. We're going to do a tag envelope, and then we're going to do the drawing for Making It Monday. And I'm going to be showing you guys 2 beautiful gifts that I got in the mail. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful Friday evening. Thank you for being with you. Thank you for being with you. Thank you for being with me tonight. Hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you can. It really helps out the algorithm of my channel so that other junk journalists can find my page. That would be so helpful. I appreciate you all. Have a great night, guys. Bye.